important game for all those teams that are playing this afternoon. Oklahoma Baptist sits alone in first place at 10-3, half a game ahead of Southeastern Oklahoma, and a full game ahead of Southern Nazarene at 9-4. Northwestern right there with them at 9-5. They will hold on to at least the 4 seed, if not climb up after today's games. Like I mentioned just a minute ago, Southern Arkansas and Henderson tied at 7-6 with 7-6 records for the 5th seed. East Central and Southwestern tied with records of 6-6. Then UAM at 5-7. Arkansas Tech 3-8. Harding and Ouachita tied for 11th place with a 2-11 conference record. The Reddies look to bounce back from last week's games. We'll talk more about it and tell you what's in store for Ready Basketball after this as the Domino's pregame show continues. You're listening to Ready Basketball on the Henderson State Sports Network.
We've been hearing a lot of concerns about Domino's new bread twists. Apparently, you've been ordering them as a decoy to keep others away from your precious pizza. But watching the bread twists go so fast because everyone else wanted them made you want them too. While we feel you, we'd like to acknowledge that this is probably the best tasting problem you've ever had. There are worse things than choosing between either pizza or warm dunkable bread twists in flavors like Parmesan, garlic, and cinnamon. Like deciding whether to wait for a parking spot or just walk further. Choosing between telling dad jokes or wearing mom jeans, or picking your favorite child. So when it comes to giving you more choices between ridiculously delicious menu options, all we can say is, we're sorry. You're welcome.
Order any 2 or more of Domino's new bread twist or medium 2-topping pizzas for $5.99 each. 2-item minimum handmade pan pizzas may be extra. You must ask for this limited time offer. Prices, participation, delivery area, and charges may vary.
Henderson State University is one of the most affordable universities in Arkansas, and we offer the most competitive scholarships in the state.
Our caring professors will challenge you to achieve your best potential.
With more than 90 student organizations, new residence halls, and the beautiful DeGray Lake State Park just 15 minutes away, you will find the perfect fit at Henderson State.
Come see us in Arkadelphia or visit hsu.edu to learn how you can live ready today.
KDEL 100.9 FM and KVRC 1340 AM Arkadelphia. KZYP 1310 AM and K281CK 104.1 Malvern. KYXK 106.9 FM Gurdon.
What does amazing sound like? At Baptist Health, we hear it every day. It sounds like countless miracles. Another finish line crossed. One faithful mission.
Amen.
And 100 years of all our best. Thank you for allowing Baptist Health to provide you with compassionate care for the past 100 years. We look forward to serving you for many to come. Visit Baptist-Health.com to learn more.
Back here with you as the Domino's pregame show continues. We're closer to tip-off, Reddies and Southern Arkansas. Reddies, even though they've lost 3 games in a row, they still rank second in the conference in field goal percentage defense. They're second in turnover margin, offensive rebounds a game, and they're third overall in scoring defense, which is a bit of a letdown for the Reddies, who still only give up 66 points a game. They lead the league in steals, and yet they are down toward the bottom of the conference in several offensive categories, including field goal percentage, where they are 8th, and scoring offense, where they are 10th, only averaging just over 67 points a game. They're going up against the #1 rebounding team in the conference in Southern Arkansas, who averages 39 rebounds a game with a rebounding margin of nearly 5 more than their opponents. They are also really good defensively on the three-point line, so the Reddies probably not going to be able to get a lot of good open three-point looks, as Southern Arkansas is only giving up a 30% field goal defense from 3. So, again, Reddies, Coach Elgus in his 7th season here with the Reddies. He's 103-82. He'll go up against Andy Sharp in his 10th season at Southern Arkansas. He is 141-28. These were 2 of the top teams in the conference last year. Reddies were 11-9 in conference play. Southern Arkansas 12-4. Of course, they played that divisional style with the triple round robin And then before the conference tournament, kind of a weird way the season was played last year, but still, the game is the game, and you're going to go play the same people. You're going to learn to scout them better. You're going to have just as much film work on them if you play them 2 times, 3 times, 1 time. You're going to be able to get a look at each of these folks. Again, the Reddies in Southern Arkansas tied in the 5th place seed as it stands going into play today. We've got several other games on the docket in the Great American Conference. If I can get those pulled up here, get through all the baseball and softball. Ready baseball won today. They won 4-0 over Ouachita. Spencer Tack went 7 innings of 3-hit scoreless basketball. All games are scheduled to be played today. Southeastern at Southern Nazarene, Southwestern at Oklahoma Baptist, East Central at Northwestern. Of course, our game here in Arkadelphia, Arkansas Monticello's at Arkansas Tech. And all those 3 o'clock games, Ouachita is at Harding, and that game will tip off at 7:30 tonight. We'll come back and we'll talk about some keys of the game and get you closer to tip-off as the Domino's pregame show continues. You're listening to Ready Basketball on the Henderson State Sports Network.
Twin Rivers Health and Rehabilitation, locally owned and operated in Arkadelphia, Arkansas. Our family is committed to yours. Our experienced rehabilitation team specializes in physical, occupational, and speech therapy, all working together to get you home. Call and book a tour with us today at 870-246-6337 or visit our website at twinrivershr.com. Again, that's twinrivershr.com.
At Southern Bancorp, we are wealth builders for everyone. We see building wealth as helping people succeed in creating strong financial futures. For some, it's having tools to build credit and buy a first home. For others, working with our award-winning SBA team to launch or grow a small business. And still others might use our unique savings plan today to save for tomorrow's dreams. Wherever you are in your wealth building journey, Southern Bancorp can help. Stop by or visit banksouthern.com to get started. Proud supporter of the Henderson Reddies. Southern Bancorp, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The Southwest Auto Collection in Arkadelphia is a proud sponsor of Henderson State Athletics. We offer the best American-made vehicles: Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. We have the largest selection and lowest prices, and we're the only dealer who give you tires for life with every new car you purchase. Come see the Southwest Auto Collection at 10th Street in Arkadelphia or go online at idriveswa.com. The Southwest Auto Collection in Arkadelphia.
Blake Smith back here with you on the Domino's pregame show. Reddies are 7 minutes away from the introduction of the starting lineups and the tip-off of this afternoon's game as they welcome Southern Arkansas to the Duke Wells Center. It's time now for the Southwest Auto Collection Keys to Victory, offering the best American-made vehicles: Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. Pick up your keys to a new vehicle today at the Southwest Auto Collection on 10th Street in Arkadelphia or online at idriveswa.com. For the Reddies, the first key for me is going to be find a way. We've struggled offensively. We've struggled shooting the basketball. Today, it's just a matter of finding a way to get the win. Do whatever it takes to find ways to score, take advantage of what you're given on the offensive side of the floor. A very good defensive team in Southern Arkansas, who's only giving up 66 points a game while allowing opponents to shoot 42% from the field and 30% from 3. Reddies just got to find whatever works and stick with it. Find some balance as it goes. Defensively, you really want to keep them off the offensive boards. They've got 4 really good players that average in double figures, do the Mule Riders, especially Devontae Brooks, averaging a double-double and 17-plus points. That is good enough for top 5 in the Great American Conference. If you can keep him off the boards, you're going to keep him below his average in both points and rebounds, and that's going to be really key. And then in your terms of everything else that's going on, just manage emotions. This is a very emotion-led Southern Arkansas team from what I've watched of them this year. They feed off of that. Andy Sharp feeds off of that emotion, and he gets pretty fired up at the officials, and his team feeds off of that energy. So the Reddies just have to make sure to shut all that down if at all possible. So we give them the opportunity don't give them any opportunities to do anything special. Before we go to break, we do want to give you a Southwest Sporting Goods scoreboard update from women's basketball games that have gone final. A final in Bethany, Southern Nazarene 69, Southeastern Oklahoma 45. Southwestern Oklahoma comes back to beat Oklahoma Baptist 71-68. And a final score from Alva, Northwestern defeated East Central 79-74. We will see Northwestern Oklahoma here a week from today. We'll see Southwestern on Thursday night here, both here from the Duke Will Center. We got to go across the street to Ouachita Baptist first. That game will be on Monday night. I'll be here to cover you on that one. I might be a little bit later than usual, 5 or 10 minutes, but I plan on making sure everything is prepared and ready to go so I can just slide in and sling the headphones on and have at it. Let's take one more break and see if we can't get you closer to tip-off. We'll come back with the introduction of starting lineups and your opening tip-off after this. You're listening to Ready Basketball on the Henderson State Sports Network.
Picture this. It's Monday afternoon and you're at Domino's buying a large 3-topping pizza. You give the Domino's employee $7.99 plus tax, of course. Now, picture this. It's Friday and you're at Domino's buying a large 3-topping pizza. You give the Domino's employee more than you paid Monday. You feel bamboozled. But then you hear this.
Domino's is now extending its $7.99 large 3-topping carryout deal to all day, every day.
And so you danced and ate Domino's. Carryout only. You must ask for this limited time offer. Prices, participation, and charges may vary.
Java Primo, where amazing coffee is just the beginning. Visit Java Primo Coffee House, Cafe, and more on Main Street in downtown Arkadelphia, on Central Avenue in Hot Springs, and on the Square in Magnolia. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, dinner, gifts, or desserts, Java Primo has something amazing for everyone. Shop for gifts and gift cards for your favorite Reddy online 24/7 at javaprimo.com.
Sodexo would like to invite you to a new dining experience on the beautiful campus of Henderson State University. Come dine with us in our new dining hall or retail locations including Starbucks, perfect for your break times. Grab a quick lunch at Chick-fil-A where it's always a pleasure to serve you, and check out the all-new Reddy Grill. Fresh ingredients made to order and certain to put you in that Reddy spirit. Sodexo, encouraging you to eat well, live ready.
Henderson State Ready Apparel and Souvenirs. Stop by the Ready Bookstore, located on the HSU campus in the Garrison Center. Open before every game. You can also purchase apparel and gift items under the Ready Bookstore tent during the game. The Ready Bookstore is open 8 to 5 Monday through Thursday and 8 to 4 on Friday. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Ready Bookstore or online at www.readybookstore.com. Ready Bookstore, proud supporters of Henderson State Athletics.
Back here with you on the Domino's pregame show, about just under 2 minutes away from introducing the starting lineups for today's game. Very busy afternoon here in Arkadelphia. Got a couple of different sites for baseball, a couple of different sites for softball. Let's see here if I can get any Ready softball. They don't play yet. They're coming up here shortly. You missed it. Ready baseball defeated Ouachita 4-0 earlier today. And Ready softball, if you're in Arkadelphia or close, they've got a doubleheader to cap off games this evening. They play Northeastern State and Southwest Baptist. An MIAA team and a GLVC team to start the season for Coach David Martinez's team. A lot more basketball or baseball and softball left to be played on Sunday and Monday. As we carry on, we've got the band in the Duke Will Center for the first time this season. We're glad to have them join us, and we hope that the Reddies can take care of business on both diamonds and the court today. It'd be a nice day for a clean, ready sweep, and we will see. We're going to turn it over to Hunter Lively here in just a second. Let him introduce us to the starting lineups. Your starting lineups are brought to you by Chicken Express, home of the legendary Express Tenders and Chicken East Sweet Tea. Located at 3115 Pine Street in Arkadelphia, Chicken Express is a proud sponsor of Henderson State Athletics. Give them just a second and we will turn it over to Hunter Lively at this point.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Duke Well Center on the campus of Henderson State University for today's Great American Conference matchup between the visiting Southern Arkansas Mule Riders and your Henderson State Reddies. And now for the introduction of today's starting lineups, beginning first with our visitors, the Mule Riders of Southern Arkansas. Starting at guard, a senior, number 3, Aaron Lucas. Starting at guard, a junior, number 4, Blake Rogers. Starting at forward, a junior, number 5, Jalen Brooks. Starting at guard, a junior, number 10, Tyler Garrett. And starting at forward, a senior, number 23, Devontae Brooks. Southern Arkansas is led by head coach Andy Sharp, who is assisted by Logan Quinn and Miki Takei. And now, the starting lineup for your Henderson State Reddies. Starting at guard, a senior from Brooklyn, New York, number 0, Xavier Davenport. Starting at guard, a senior from Little Rock, Arkansas, number 5, Juan Marshall. Starting at guard, a junior from Kansas City, Missouri, number 11, Frank Camden. Starting at forward, a senior from Bloomington, Illinois, number 12, Yuri Swinford. And starting at forward, a junior from Belgrade, Serbia, number 21, Tomislav Miholcic. The Reddies are led by head coach Jimmy Elgis, who is assisted.
Those are starting lineups. Brought to you by Chicken Express. Starting for Southern Arkansas, number 3, Aaron Lucas, a senior from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Number 4, Blake Rogers, a junior from Starkville, Mississippi. Number 5, Jalen Brooks, a junior from Shreveport, Louisiana. Number 10, Tyler Garrett, a junior from Springdale. And number 23, Devontae Brooks, a senior from Shreveport, Louisiana. For the Reddies, they'll go with Xavier Davenport, Quan Marshall, Frank Camgain, Yuri Swinford, and Tomislav Miholcic. Mike Nabina, Caleb Michaud, and Chris Mealer, your officials for this afternoon's GAC tilt. Southern Arkansas in their road blue uniforms, gold letters and numbers with no trim. They're an Under Armour school. The Reddies in their home white uniforms, red letters and numbers trimmed in black. We move from our broadcast right to left in the first half. 40 minutes away from hopefully a win to get the Reddies back on track. Tip is up and underway, and it is controlled by Southern Arkansas. Moving from our left to right. Lucas will bring it into the front court, guarded by Marshall out of the man-to-man. Finds Rogers, uses a screen. Now back out. Brooks goes inside. Devontae Brooks on the block. Goes to work on Miholcic. Left-hand baby hook is up. Dangles on the rim is no good. Shot is up and blocked by Miholcic. No, sir, not today. Marshall brings it up the floor. Now right side to Camgain. Camgain back to Marshall, and they'll reset. Left side with it is Davenport. Davenport tries to split defenders, does so. Floater in the lane, no good. Rebound Brooks. Up the left-hand side comes Tyler Garrett. Went to Harbor High School before he went to Labette Community College in Kansas. Play for my good friend Scott Boland. Right side, Rogers gets Davenport in the air. Floater in the lane is good. The Mule Riders get the scoring started. Marshall in the front court. Wants to go to his right, gets down in the lane and backs it out to Yuri Swinford. Left side it goes, now to Camgain. Bounces short corner, Swinford stops at the block, dumps underneath to Davenport, who's open and lays it up and in. Quickly come the Mule Riders back the other way. Rogers with it. Now Devontae Brooks hands it right back to Rogers. Rogers swings it left side. Lucas ends up with it. Goes around the ball screen and right back to Rogers. Now dumped short corner to Brooks. He goes to work out of the mid post. All the way underneath. Double team. Stripped and taken away by Marshall. 3-on-3 the other way. Marshall crosses over. Goes up high. Arcing shot is no good off the backboard. Up the left side. Garrett ahead. Shot underneath the rim by Jalen Brooks is good. Led him just far enough. Marshall brings it across. Left side of Camgain, free throw line extended. Backs it out, and there's going to be a backcourt violation. The Reddies are going to lose possession. An early turnover for the Reddies does not bode well. Not the kind of start you want to get off to on the offensive side. Trailing it 4-2, 2 minutes in. Lucas goes into the backcourt to get the inbound pass. Dribbles up left side. Now looks. Finds Garrett. Well out of the jump circle. Goes around a high ball screen. Driving. Picks it up. Kicks it to Lucas left side. His three on the way is in and out. No good. Rebound Swinford. Outlets to Marshall up the right side. Could be trapped. Nothing there so far. Marshall drive. Dribbles it off his leg. Ball's on the floor. Lucas takes it away. Gets through two defenders. Now hands it to Jalen Brooks and right back. Lucas, hesitation, drives, lobs it across the lane. Devontae Brooks will have to dribble it out into the short corner. Guarded by Miholcic. Shot up is good. Marshall brings it up the left side. Reddies trailing 6-2. It's on the left wing to Davenport. Between the circles to Swinford. Now initiates right wing Cam Gain. Cam Gain jab steps, bouncing underneath. Swinford with it. Looks for Miholcic driving down the lane. Little floater's up and good. Garrett will bring it into the front court for the Mule Riders. Uses the ball screen, wants to attack downhill. Now backs out, lobbed over to Rogers on the left wing. And back up top to Lucas. Extra pass, Garrett now dumped inside. And there's a foul on the Reddies. Swinford picks up his first foul, and Ryan Boyce will come into the game for him. Lucas will inbound from the baseline, but not before Alvin Miles and Malik Riddle check in for the Reddies. Checking in for Davenport and Marshall as well. Lucas inbounds in the short corner to Jalen Brooks, now top of the key. Dumped inside, Devontae Brooks gets behind Miholcic and throws it down. Miles will bring it up for the Reddies, trailing 8-4, 16:25 left in the first half. Miles picks it up free throw line, nobody guards him, he fires the jumper, no good. Boyce tried to tip it up, it's no good. Tipped up in the hands of Riddle, who goes up, oh, he traveled. Reddy's going to have some pressure here. Garrett will get the inbound pass, and he'll work one-on-one with Frank Camgain up the floor. Into the front court, right-hand side it goes to Blake Rogers. Rogers uses the high ball screen. Looks, now dumps it in. Devontae Brooks gets behind the defense, draws a foul, and will shoot two. Miholcic picks up his first foul, second team foul. Now Wade and Devontae Brooks will go to the free throw line, averaging 17 points, 11.5 rebounds per game, a 59% free throw shooter. Shoots with his left hand. The first shot is up and good. Tim McDonald was going to come in, but they called him back to the bench. They'll wait till the media timeout. One more shot on the way for Brooks. It is on its way and good. Reddies trail by 6, 16 minutes even. We will have a media at the next dead ball. Miles will cross, guarded by Lucas. Now right side to Camgain. Top the key, Miholcic will swing to Riddle on the left wing. Goes around to swing. Screen, excuse me, now swings it to Boyce, who loses it off his foot and is taken away. Jalen Brooks goes 2-on-2. Steps through, lays it up, and he is fouled. And he will shoot two when we come back. 15:39 left to play in the first half. Southern Arkansas 10, Reddies 4. Back after this. You're listening to Ready Football on the Henderson State Sports Network.
At Southern Bancorp, we are wealth builders for everyone. We see building wealth as helping people succeed in creating strong financial futures. For some, it's having tools to build credit and buy a first home. For others, working with our award-winning SBA team to launch or grow a small business. And still others might use our unique savings plan today to save for tomorrow's dreams. Wherever you are in your wealth building journey, Southern Bancorp can help. Stop by or visit banksouthern.com to get started. Proud supporter of the Henderson Reddies. Southern Bancorp, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
What does amazing sound like? At Baptist Health, we hear it every day. It sounds like a new life, a strong heartbeat, faith in action, and 100 years of all our best. Thank you for allowing Baptist Health to provide you with compassionate care for the past 100 years. We look forward to serving you for many to come. Visit baptist-health.com to learn more.
15:39 left in our first half here at the Duke Will Center in Arkadelphia. Reddies trail Southern Arkansas 10-4, and the story of the early going is 4 turnovers and 4 Southern Arkansas points off of them so far. Reddies not terrible shooting from the field, 2 of 5. Southern Arkansas shooting 4 of 7. They've got 2 at the free throw line. Coming up here, Tim McDonald checked into the game, as did Damian Deere during the media timeout. And that will put Jalen Brooks on the free throw line. The junior guard from Shreveport, averaging 12.5 points a game. He is a 58% free throw shooter. And he's got 2. 2 dribbles, a spin in the hand. Shot is on the way and good. Increasing the Reddy deficit. One more on the way, up and no good, but rebounded by Garrett, who falls to the ground and travels. Reddies will get the fortunate bounce finally. Doesn't seem like they've gotten very many so far this afternoon, trailing 11-4, 4.5 minutes in. Miles into the front court. Crosses over, finds Riddle at the volleyball line. Not closely guarded. Now Deere left wing. One of the back screen lob. Now swings it all the way right side to Riddle. Looks for McDonald, slipping the screen, and it's tipped and taken away by Lucas. Lucas up the floor, lobbed ahead. Rogers, floater in the lane, scores and draws the foul. Boyce picks up his first foul, and the 4th Reddy team foul. Coach Elga's not happy with his team in the early going. Brooks to the free throw line for another one, on its way and good. And it's now a 10-point Southern Arkansas lead. Miles will bring it up, guarded closely by Lucas. Brings it in the front court, goes around the ball screen, and now will reset. Pick steps back, fires a 3, well off the mark and no good. Riddle the offensive board, lobs it back out to Miles. Finds Riddle in the corner, he'll fire a 3. It's short, rebound comes down to Garrett. Garrett up the right side, lobbed across, Brooks. Once Lucas doesn't get it to him, and now will have to get it to Rogers. Rogers right side to Garrett. Garrett gets it to no one in particular. By Devontae Brooks with a foul. McDonald took it away.
SAU foul charge number 23, Devontae Brooks.
Swinford and Miholcic will return for the Reddies. They'll take Boyce and McDonald's place. So the starting front court back in for the Reddies, who trail at 14-4 and are looking for answers on offense. Have turned the ball over 5 times in just over 4 minutes of play. Miles in the front court, left side, Riddle in the corner. Dribbles it back out, now finds Miles. Deere will want to use the screen from Miholcic. Dribbles once and picks it up. Swinford looks to swing and will do so to Miles. Shot clock down to 12. Miles wants to work. Fakes the reversal, steps back, out to Riddle. Head fake, he traveled. He sure did. Clock stopped at 14:08. Southern Arkansas on an 8-0 run over the last 2.5 minutes. Lucas dribbles past Miles and into the front court. Now backs it out. Goes around the top of the key, now gets on the right side. Rogers had a lane but dribbled it out to the right wing instead, and now up top to Garrett. Garrett uses the ball screen, Behind the back dribble, steps through, turns, and he traveled. Graham Chenault will check into the game for the Reddies. He'll check in for Riddle. 13:46 to play in the first half. It's 14-4. Reddies trail. Miles will bring it across. Finds Chenault on the right wing. He'll use the ball screen, lobs it back over to Miles, top of the key, who will attack downhill from the left side. Shot is up. It's deflected at the rim and taken away by Southern Arkansas. Lucas into the front court, right side. Double high ball screen set up for him. He'll get through both of them. Great job by Miles to fight through it. Over to Garrett. His three is good. Miles quickly back the other way. Reddies need to find answers quickly. Miles wants it in the form of a three. It rattles out, no good. Rebound to Rogers. Rogers ahead to Lucas, left side in the front court. They want to sling it. Dumped it inside to Brooks instead. His 10-foot jumper is good. Timeout, Reddies. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. 12:56 left in the first half. Reddies trail 19-4. And anything that can go wrong for the Reddies has gone wrong. Southern Arkansas has gone on a 13-0 run. Reddies shooting just 2 of 9 from the field. And Coach Elgis couldn't wait till the media timeout. He had to stop the momentum somehow. And takes the first timeout of the night for the Reddies. Devontae Brooks leading the way for Southern Arkansas. He's got 8 points. 2 points apiece on the Reddies side for Xavier Davenport and Miholcic. Dodge Brown, number 0, checks in for Southern Arkansas. And he will guard Marshall the length of the floor. Marshall will go up the right side. Not too much issue from Brown. Goes around the ball screen from Miholcic. Now Swinford right side over to Deere on the wing. Miholcic wants to swing. Backdoor cut. There's Swinford who lay it up and in. Breaks the 13-0 run for Southern Arkansas. Cuts the deficit to 13. Brick by brick. Brown brings it across. On the left side it goes to Ty Archibald, who also checked into the game. Right wing, and now back out. Archibald on the left side, dumps it in the corner to Brooks. Brooks spins on Chenault, goes up and under. He stepped on the end line. Ryan Boyce back in for the Reddies. Miholcic will sit. Marshall gets the inbound, working full court against Brown again. Bring it into the front court. Goes around. Screen top of the key. Left side goes to Boyce. He fakes. Now Chenault. Chenault dribbles out. Back out to Swinford between the circles. Hand off to Deere. Deere goes around the screen. Is stripped and taken away. Archibald leads the charge for Southern Arkansas up the floor. Across the way to Brown. He spins back out. Finds Archibald. Head fakes. Pulls up at the free throw line. Jumper is good. Archibald looks like a deadly shooter. They were all screaming when he got the ball on the wing. He got the free throw line jumper to go and gets that Southern Arkansas lead back to 15. Chenault on the right side. Dribbles around, a little floater in the lane. He scores and draws a foul. That foul is on Ty Archibald, his first. The team's first foul, and we'll step aside and come back and shoot a free throw after this. 11:28 to play in the first half. Southern Arkansas 21, Reddies 8. Back after this. You're listening to Ready Basketball on the Henderson State Sports Network.
Subway restaurants are known for our sandwich artists, but our customers are the real creative geniuses.
I like turkey breast, mustard, tomatoes, peppers, cucumbers, and onions.
I'll take the Italian BMT. Make it deluxe with 50% more meat. And add provolone and bacon.
How about rotisserie-style chicken, chipotle Southwest sauce, spinach, and green peppers?
With our freshly baked breads, your choice of proteins, and an array of crisp veggies, you can create your own masterpiece. What combo will you make today? Let your creative genius shine at Subway.
Java Primo, where amazing coffee is just the beginning. Visit Java Primo Coffee House, Cafe, and more on Main Street in downtown Arkadelphia, on Central Avenue in Hot Springs, and on the Square in Magnolia. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, dinner, gifts, or desserts, Java Primo has something amazing for everyone. Shop for gifts and gift cards for your favorite Reddy online 24/7 at javaprimo.com.
Not a great start offensively for the Reddies, but hoping this last minute and a half stretch might start the comeback. Reddies trailing at 21-8 with 11:28 remaining in the first half. And it'll find Graham Chenault at the free throw line, trying to convert on the three-point play. Reddies shooting 4 of 11 from the field, 0 of 3 from 3. Meanwhile, Southern Arkansas is 8 of 11 shooting the basketball this afternoon. Chenault heads to the free throw line to complete the three-point play. He cannot get it to go. The rebound comes down to Devontae Brooks. Brown will bring it across. Marshall guards him at arm's length. Bounces it to Abernathy on the right side. Underneath it goes to Brooks. They want to show double. Now gets it out to the top of the key. Rogers pump fakes, drives in from there. Floater in the lane is no good. Swinford the rebound. Tries to get it out to Chenault, and he saves it in bounds, but right to Brown. 2-on-1. Across the way, there's Brooks. He goes blocked out of bounds by Boyce. No, sir, not today. Brown will inbound from the baseline. Comes into Brooks, jab step. Tries to drive inside on Boyce, now turns and goes to work. Left hand, baby hook is good. Already with 10 points is Devontae Brooks. He averages 17. Marshall on the left side for the Reddies. Guarded by Brown. Finds Cam Gain just right of center. Drives, backs up at the elbow. Long two on the way as well off the mark. Boyce got a finger on it. Goes out of bounds. Lucas returns for Southern Arkansas, leading at 23-8, almost halfway through the first half of play. Brown into the front court. Goes right side to Lucas on the wing and right back to Brown. Victor Ihiri now in the game. Brown with it on the left wing. Tries to lob it inside. Does so to Brooks. He steps through. Reverse layup is no good. He gets his own rebound. Powers up, kicks it back out to Abernathy. Wide open three is good. Or Archibald, excuse me. I'm calling him Abernathy. Boyce swings it quickly. Cam Gain shoulder fakes, bounces it out to Chenault, who drives in, free throw line. Jumper on the way, no good. Rebound. A skying rebound for Devontae Brooks. Now Brown leads it back the other way. Left side with it is Lucas. Crosses over, tries to drive around Marshall, does so, blocked by Boyce. No, sir, not today. 5 new Reddies into the game.
5 new Reddies now on the court for Henderson.
McDonald, Miholcic, Miles, and Davenport return. Josh Mason checks in. In for SAU is Jesse Davis Jr., number 21. He will take Devontae Brooks' place. Brown will inbound, finds Archibald. He head fakes, drives, back out to Ihiri. And he'll get it to Lucas and they'll reset. Shot clock at 10. He'll take one dribble, pulls the deep three off the rim, right to Brown, underneath to Davis. He can't control the basketball, but Miholcic touched it down out of bounds. .25 on the game clock, 17 on the shot clock. Brown will inbound. Gets it to Lucas in the corner. Back out, and Brown will get it just to this side of the jump circle. Goes around the ball screen. Picks it up left side. Archibald, three, in and out. He finally missed one with a hand in his face. Rebound. The Reddies had it and fall on the floor for it. It's a held ball, and it'll give the Reddies the basketball. Thank goodness the Reddies needed some things to fall their way. Need a chain of things to break in the right direction. Miles gets the inbound. He'll work against Lucas as he brings it across. Left side, Davenport. Goes around the ball screen from Miholcic. Back left side. McDonald thought about it. Steps, crosses through. Turn around. Little floater in the lane is good. McDonald gets the Reddies in double figures. Lucas up the right side on Miles. Right side, and they shot clocked at 34 seconds. They'll probably put it at about 26, 27, something like that. Boyceville Bay back in for the Reddies. Tyler Garrett back in for Southern Arkansas. They set it at 24. I don't know how that was even a setting to put it at 35 or even 40. Inbound comes to Lucas. 2 dribbles and picks the ball up in a rough spot, but it releases to Davis and gets it right back. Uses the screen, behind the back dribble, splits 2 defenders, kicks it out, extra pass, another extra pass, finds Archibald left wing. He splits, has it back tapped, and ready ball. Rogers checks back in for Southern Arkansas. He will take Archibald's place. Reddies won't have any pressure going up from the backcourt. As Miles will bring it across. Now the boys, who swings it quickly to Mason. Mason now Davenport. Left side it goes to Miles. Uses the high ball screen. Left side gets into the lane. Floater up in the lane is good over the outstretched arm of Davis. 26-12 now the score. Reddies trail with 8 minutes to play in the half. Lucas goes around the ball screen, now rejects the second one. It's stripped from behind and stolen by Miles, but he's out of bounds and will step aside. 7:52 left in the first half. Reddies trail Southern Arkansas 26-12. We'll come back with more after this. You're listening to Ready Basketball on the Henderson State Sports Network.
SCM Architects have been serving Henderson State University for over 20 years. You'll recognize the firm's work on campus in the design of the dining hall, the Charles Dunn Student Recreation Center, Sturgis Honors Hall, and East and West Residence Hall. This year, SCM Architects have been privileged to work on the new Charles and Anita Cabe Student Athlete Success Center and the restoration of the historic Captain Henderson House. Learn more about the firm's higher education, commercial interior design, historic preservation, and master planning projects at scmarchitects.com.
Hi, Ready fans. This is Athletic Director Sean Jones, inviting you to please consider supporting Henderson State's 430 student athletes by joining the Ready Club. Gifts to the Ready Club are made through the Henderson State University Foundation and provide the necessary funding to support scholarships and equipment expenses, facility improvements, capital projects, and more. For more information on the benefits afforded to Ready Club members, click on the support link at hsusports.com. To make a gift online, visit hsusports.com/donate. Your generosity and ready spirit are appreciated.
7:52 remains in our first half of play. Reddies trail 26-12. Started out extremely cold from the field and have just been trying to fight, scratch, and claw their way back into the game. The Southern Arkansas basketball in the front court. Rogers will inbound, gets it into Lucas on the far side, right in front of the Reddies bench. Top of the key, goes right side to Garrett. Guarded by Mason, uses the ball screen. Now out the left side to Rogers. Rogers back to Garrett, head fakes. Rogers again, left side, shot clock at 3, stripped by Marshall, and it's taken away by the Reddies. Mason and Boyce 2-on-1. Mason throws it up, and Boyd gets fouled on the way up and will shoot 2. Here he picks up the first personal, the third team foul. Boyce, a 52% free throw shooter. His first one is up and good. Jalen Brooks checks back in for Southern Arkansas. He'll take Here's place. Boyce's second attempt on the way and good. 26-14 now, the Ready deficit. Inbound comes to Garrett. Reddies trapping out of the full court press here. Garrett steps through, loses the basketball. There's Miles, kicks it out to Marshall. Extra pass, Mason, he's open for three. Off the back iron, and no, this place would have gone very loud if he made that one. That would have been the spark the Reddies needed to get back into this one. Inbound, Rogers drives in on Miles. Offensive foul on Rogers. Andy Sharp doesn't like that one. Andy Sharp doesn't like many calls that are made against him. The Reddies have the basketball. Miles left wing. Around the ball screen. Now tries to work inside on Lucas. Gets all the way to the rim. Lays it up and in. Miles with 4 points, and the Reddies deficit's now down to 10. Lucas. Great show by Miholcic. Now inside, Brooks kicks it out. Right wing, Garrett's three on the way is no good. Rebound up, and it is a foul on Southern Arkansas. Ready ball on Brooks. His first, team's fifth. Swinford will check back in for the Reddies. Check in for Boyce. Marshall up the left side and into the front court. Goes around the screen, pops a three from the left wing. It's off the mark. Rebound, and he'll stay with the Reddies. They've got a hold on Jalen Brooks, his second. Timeout Southern Arkansas. It's a 30-second timeout. 6:21 to play in the half. Reddies trail 26-16. And Andy Sharp is spending more time criticizing the officials than coaching his team. He gets to the huddle finally. But these last 3 or 4 trips, he has been upset about the calls that have not gone in his favor. Now they're at the monitor looking at something. Shouldn't be a clock issue. The Reddies have gone on an 8-0 run. I guess to see if they wanted to upgrade that foul. If they did not. Be ready basketball out of the timeout. Marshall has to get it to somebody. Swinford goes up and tips it to Miles. Miles in the corner to Marshall and back out. Miles on the wing now, Swinford. Swinford splits defenders, almost lost his balance, kicks it out to Mason. Back to Swinford left wing. Inside, Miholcic goes to work. He's doubled down on, turns it around, puts it up and in. Big Tom pumped about that one, and the Ready deficit is single digits. Here he'll bring it back up the floor. Sending people out of the way. Now picks it up, in trouble. Back to Garrett. Garrett Brooks covers. Dumped inside. Now Devontae Brooks goes to work. Steps back into the short corner. Jab step. Goes to work baseline. Shot. No, slings it inbounds and stolen away by Miles. Miles across the way to Marshall. Quan goes to work. Hands off to Miles. Steps into a three. Bang! And the Reddies now trail by 5. A much bigger deficit than that awaited them earlier this afternoon. They trailed by 18 points 5 minutes ago. Cross court pass. Rogers right side. Pulls up from the elbow. Shots up no good. Swinford the rebound. Right side to Miles. Miles goes to work in the corner to Marshall. Marshall jab steps. Splits 2 defenders. All the way. Pass out. Mason open for 3. No. Rebound to Lucas, and he wants to push. Does so. Goes to work from the left side. All the way in. Lays it up. No. Rebound. Tipped. Say Mason touched it last. Archibald will check back in for the Mule Riders. Boyce comes back in for the Reddies. Chenault will come back into the game for Mason. .447 in the first half. Reddies trail 26-21, but trail this game by as many as 18 points. Inbound. Lucas gets it right back, fires the right wing three, no good. Rebound comes down to Ihiri. He puts it across the backboard where Rogers lays it up and in. Marshall will bring it up the floor for the Reddies' left-hand side. Dribbles to the middle of the floor, gets Boyce on the left wing. Now down in the corner to Miles. Slips the ball screen. Miles threes, fouled by Lucas. Got him right on the arm and will shoot 3 shots. Puts Miles on the free throw line. First one is on its way and good for Miles, the 88% free throw shooter. Southern Arkansas, one of their last 9 from the field. 2 big runs in this game. A 15-0 run for Southern Arkansas to start the game. The Reddies have gone on a 13-2 run over the last 4.5. Miles makes the second and has another one at the line. It's on its way and good. Inbound pass comes to Ihiri. The Reddies pressing. Now across the way to Lucas, and he'll bring it up. The pressure backs up as Lucas brings it across the division line. Rejects the ball screen, drives downhill, finds a wide open Rogers. His three on the way is no good. Marshall the rebound, and he'll split the defenders himself and bring it ahead. Pass ahead to Miles, and back out to Marshall at the jump circle. He'll use the screen from Boyce. Marshall in the lane, back out to Boyce. He's open for 3. Bang! And the Reddies trail this one by 1 after trailing by as many as 18 points. Lucas into the front court, dribbles right, now back out to Ihiri. He tries to match with 3 of his own and hits. Reddies trail by 4. Marshall back into the front court. McDonald right side. Wants to get it to Miles down in the corner. They'll get it to him there. He'll go to work, turns, fades away. Shot up in and out. No, McDonald the rebound. He'll power up and miss the shot. His own rebound falls to him. Dumped across to Boyce, who is fouled. And he will shoot 1 and 1 when we come back. 3:17 left in the first half. Southern Arkansas 31, Reddies 27. Back after this. You're listening to Ready Basketball on the Henderson State Sports Network.
Do you have an idea that you'd like to see on a t-shirt? Print Mania can help you turn your idea into a reality. Print Mania offers a variety of t-shirts for you to choose from. We also have personalized service, which will allow you to work with an artist who will help you with your t-shirt. Print Mania also does embroidery and engraving. Come visit us at 624 Main Street in Arkadelphia or call 870-246-3803. Print Mania, proud supporters of Henderson State University.
For Henderson State Ready apparel and souvenirs, stop by the Ready Bookstore, located on the HSU campus in the Garrison Center. Open before every game, you can also purchase apparel and gift items under the Ready Bookstore tent during the game. The Ready Bookstore is open 8 to 5 Monday through Thursday and 8 to 4 on Friday. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Ready Bookstore or online at www.readybookstore.com. Ready Bookstore, proud supporters of Henderson State Athletics.
Blake Smith back here with you from the Duke Wells Center. 3:17 left in the first half. Reddies trail Southern Arkansas 31-27. Have not led this ball game. Trailed by as many as 18 points. And both teams have had a 13-0 scoring run. Southern Arkansas currently 2 of their last 11 from the field. That cooled them off as they were in really good shape. Previously they were 10 of 16 to start the game, now 12 of 27. Reddies 10 of 24. And Ryan Boyce will head to the free throw line for the Reddies. He was fouled coming in. It's a 1-and-1 situation here. Boyce steps to the line to try to make it a one-possession ball game. First one on its way and good. A 20-5 run over the last 5.5 minutes for the Reddies. Boyce's second one is on its way and good. Who trail now 31-29. A one-possession game. Rogers into the front court right-hand side. He'll wait for the ball screen. Double ball screen, actually. They'll get it on the right side to Chris Weiss, who comes into the game. Fires a three off the mark. It's Reddy ball. Touched last by Brooks. Here come the Reddies, a chance to tie or take the lead on this possession. Marshall hands off to Chenault. On the left side to Miles. Miles drives right side, finds Chenault. He'll use the ball screen, tries to drive around the arc, now throws a dangerous pass to Boyce at the left elbow. He goes to work, kicks it out to Miles. Extra pass, Chenault, one dribble, fires a three. It's well off. He was anticipating a block shot. McDonald tipped the ball out of bounds on the outlet pass. Good minutes for him in this kind of second shift as Swinford checks in. They'll come guard out of the full court. Inbound pass comes to Ahiri and back to Rogers before he gets to Lucas. Lucas guarded by Miles, a length of the floor. Lucas right side, now to Rogers on the wing, top of the key to Weiss. Left side it goes, and right back. Hand off Lucas, now in the right corner, Rogers tries to dribble out of trouble, drives baseline, pulls up, 13-footer, no good, rebound Brooks, gets it out to Lucas. He's left open, he'll fire a deep three, it's well off, high arcing rebound, Brooks again and out to Lucas. Gets it left side to Weiss and back. Lucas, jab step, down the right side, Rogers, he'll fire the three from the wing and hit. Offensive rebounds will do that for you. A minute 43 to play in the half. Reddies trail 34-29. Handoff goes to Miles on the right wing. He reverses direction, now finds Boyce in the short corner. He'll fire the jumper and score. Somebody from the Southern Arkansas bench might have said something as Ryan turned around and looked at him. 3-point Reddy deficit. Lucas crosses the division line. Now goes to the left side. Before backing out, lobs it inside to Rogers on the block. He steps through, shot up, nobody's fouled. Foul is on Ryan Boyce, his second, fifth Reddy team foul. It's a two-shot foul for Devontae Brooks, who's been pretty quiet after a hot start. He had 10 points. First of two on the way for Brooks is in and out, no good. Mason and Miholcic return for the Reddies. Brown and Garrett back in for SAU. Now Brooks with the line for one more. Wants to stretch this to a two-possession lead. The Reddies would like him to miss another one. Shot on the way and good. Marshall guarded closely by Brown. Now he'll back off a little bit as Marshall will bring it across. Hands off to Chenault. Just left of center. Now in the left wing to Mason. Swinford on the wing looking inside from Miholcic. Nothing there, so Swinford will go. Hands it off to Marshall. Goes around the ball screen to his left. Now gets back in the lane. Finds Swinford in the corner. He'll fire the three. Bang! 38 seconds and now 37 as Garrett brings it up the left side. Reddies trail by one. Garrett around the ball screen, back out, top of the key. Brooks three on the way is good. This could be the last possession of the half. The Reddies will have the basketball. And Marshall will walk it up the floor. 10 seconds and now 9. He'll use the ball screen from Miholcic. Drives, dumps underneath. Miholcic is wide open. He lays it up and in. 2 seconds and 1. Brown's going to heave one from three-quarter court. It's well off the mark. And we've reached the end of the first half of play with the score, Southern Arkansas 38, Reddies 36. We'll come back after this with your halftime show with stats, scores, and more. You're listening to Ready Basketball on the Henderson State Sports Network.
Sodexo would like to invite you to a new dining experience on the beautiful campus of Henderson State University. Come dine with us in our new dining hall or retail locations, including Starbucks, perfect for your break times. Grab a quick lunch at Chick-fil-A, where it's always a pleasure to serve you, and check out the all-new Reddy Grill. Fresh ingredients made to order and certain to put you in that ready spirit. Sodexo, encouraging you to eat well, live ready. Twin Rivers Health and Rehabilitation, locally owned and operated in Arkadelphia, Arkansas. Our family is committed to yours. Our experienced rehabilitation team specializes in physical, occupational, and speech therapy, all working together to get you home. Call and book a tour with us today at 870-246-6337 or visit our website at twinrivershr.com. Again, that's twinrivershr.com.
Henderson State University is one of the most affordable universities in Arkansas, and we offer the most competitive scholarships in the state.
Our caring professors will challenge you to achieve your best potential.
With more than 90 student organizations, new residence halls, and the beautiful DeGray Lake State Park just 15 minutes away, you will find the perfect fit at Henderson State.
Come see us in Arkadelphia or visit hsu.edu to learn how you can live ready today.
At Southern Bancorp, we are wealth builders for everyone. We see building wealth as helping people succeed in creating strong financial futures. For some, it's having tools to build credit and buy a first home. For others, working with our award-winning SBA team to launch or grow a small business. And still others might use our unique savings plan today to save for tomorrow's dreams. Wherever you are in your wealth building journey, Southern Bancorp can help. Stop by or visit banksouthern.com to get started. Proud supporter of the Henderson Reddies. Southern Bancorp, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome in to the Holiday Inn Express halftime show. Taking a trip to Arkadelphia soon? Plan your stay at Holiday Inn Express of Caddo Valley. Located conveniently off of I-30, the Holiday Inn Express of Caddo Valley is perfect for your next family trip. Give them a call, 870-403-0880. A lot of basketball to talk about. We'll start by welcoming in Coach Jill Thomas, fresh off a 96-72 win over Southern Arkansas today. And Coach, you know, last week after having so much frustration on the offensive side of the floor, it seems like you found your answers today.
Yeah, it's nice to score the ball again. I feel really good. It's going to make film tonight a lot easier and tomorrow, so I do thank the team for that. Yeah, we responded today. We showed up. We competed to a different level. We've been really, really hard on this team this last week, just challenging them a lot and getting after it and running them a lot. But we just responded today, and most importantly, when you look down this box score, our bench was incredibly impressive. When you're playing SAU, they're going to play a lot of players, so outscoring their bench is not something you usually see. And our bench outscored their bench 42-18. I mean, that was huge. Every single player that came into the game knew what they needed to do, knew their role, and excelled and moved forward with it. And so that's going to be big for us as we continue to go forward in this. The other big piece to tonight that we're really proud of is we made halftime adjustments. We had a comfortable lead, probably 18 or so at halftime, and we really challenged them about you can't play comfortable, and we made a few adjustments on two certain players, and then offensively, and those things were huge. I mean, that player only had 4 points in the second half and didn't get to the free throw line near as much, and our offense was much better. I mean, we had 15 turnovers at halftime. I mean, we don't even average that many in a regular game. And so we only had 6 in the second half. So it was really nice to see the maturity of this group being able to make the adjustments, hear the adjustments, make the adjustments, and come out and execute it.
I felt almost like as good as your guards are shooting the basketball, especially today, that even if they extend that 1-3-1 into three-quarter or full court like it is, we almost have the advantage because we can shoot over the top of that in corners and on the up top.
Yeah, absolutely. And that was one of the adjustments at halftime. I thought we were holding that ball in the corner, which is just welcoming that trap. I mean, if we're open and your eyes are on the rim and you got to shoot it, I know we hadn't shot the ball well for 2 or 3 weeks, but, I mean, that wasn't something we overly addressed. Like, great players, forget about those. You don't remember your last shot. You got to stick the next one. And so I did think we could have attempted a little bit more today from three, but I mean, just the composure and the maturity that we saw was really good.
It's really impressive. And like you alluded to, shooting the ball as well as you did, 51% from the field, 46% from three, 94 from the free throw line. You get that anywhere. That's all-American caliber numbers, and you put that together as a team, and that's something you're just ecstatic about moving forward.
Yeah, absolutely. We got to move forward, though, now. You know, one of the biggest messages this morning in walkthrough is we've been stuck at 12 wins for too dang long. So we got win 13, and I said, when we get win 13, we need to go 14, 15, 16. We need to rattle them off again. We need to start playing basketball consistently every time we step on this floor.
And you've got an ample opportunity to do that with 3 games here in town next week. You go to Washita on Monday in the makeup game, and then the Southwestern-Northwestern homestand. That's a chance to see some good competition and hopefully continue this momentum moving forward against, obviously, the conference's best team and one in Northwestern who's right there with you fighting for postseason position.
Correct. Yeah, you said good competition. It's great competition coming our way.
It is.
We got the nation's leading scorer on Monday. You got the Swazu Bulldogs, who, when was the last time they didn't win a championship, Bulldogs? And then Northwestern, who's playing great this year. I mean, we did not handle business on that road trip last time, but more importantly, we've got to focus on Monday's game. I thought we were really ready for OBU come Thursday. Unfortunately, we didn't get to play that game. So we've got to change focus really fast and get back ready because, you know, Aspen Thornton and Michaela Miller had 59 points on us in game 1. We were able to pull away and get that win because our offense was really good too. So we've got to score the ball as well as we can, and we've got to cue in a little bit more on what we're doing on those 2 players.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, thank you for your time. Best of luck to you. We'll talk to you on Monday night across the street.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
We'll come back with more on the halftime show after this. You're listening to Ready Basketball on the Henderson State Sports Network.
Java Primo, where amazing coffee is just the beginning. Visit Java Primo Coffee House, Cafe, and more on Main Street in downtown Arkadelphia, on Central Avenue in Hot Springs, and on the Square in Magnolia. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, dinner, gifts, or desserts, Java Primo has something amazing for everyone. Shop for gifts and gift cards for your favorite Reddy online 24/7 at javaprimo.com.
What does amazing sound like? At Baptist Health, we hear it every day. It sounds like a new life, a strong heartbeat, faith in action, and 100 years of all our best. Thank you for allowing Baptist Health to provide you with compassionate care for the past 100 years. We look forward to serving you for many to come. Visit baptist-health.com to learn more.
KDEL 100.9 FM and KVRC 1340 AM Arkadelphia. KZYP 1310 AM and K281CK 104.1 Malvern. KYXK 106.9 FM Gurdon.
The Southwest Auto Collection in Arkadelphia is a proud sponsor of Henderson State Athletics. We offer the best American-made vehicles: Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. We have the largest selection and lowest prices, and we're the only dealer who give you tires for life with every new car you purchase. Come see the Southwest Auto Collection at 10th Street in Arkadelphia, or go online at idriveswa.com. The Southwest Auto Collection in Arkadelphia.
Do you have an idea that you'd like to see on a t-shirt? Printmania can help you turn your idea into a reality. Printmania offers a variety of t-shirts for you to choose from. We also have personalized service, which will allow you to work with an artist who will help you create your t-shirt. Printmania also does embroidery and engraving. Come visit us at 624 Main Street in Arkadelphia or call 870-246-3803. Printmania, proud supporters of Henderson State University.
Blake Smith back with you on the Holiday Inn Express halftime show. It's now time to take a look at today's halftime stats, sponsored by Pepsi. Pepsi is made for basketball watching and is proud to be the official soft drink of Ready Athletics. We'll start first for Southern Arkansas. They were led by Devontae Brooks with 14 points, 7 for Blake Rogers, 6 for Jalen Brooks, 3 for Tyler Garrett and Victor Irihiri, 5 for Ty Archibald. Lucas, Brown, Davis Jr., and Weiss Play did not score. Brooks also the leading rebounder for Southern Arkansas with 8, 4 assists for Aaron Lucas to lead the way, and 2 steals for him as well. Southern Arkansas 14 of 32 from the field, in the first half. That's 44%, 5 of 13 from 3, and 5 of 7 from the free throw line. For the Reddies, led by Alvin Miles, he's the only Reddy in double figures with 10, 9 for Ryan Boy, 6 for Tomislav Miholcic, 5 for Yuri Swinford, 2 apiece for Xavier Davenport, Tim McDonald, and Graham Chenault. Deere, Riddle, Cam Gain, and Marshall and Mason played, did not score. Leading rebounder was Swinford for the Reddies with 3, several right behind him with 2. 4 assists for Quan Marshall, 2 steals each for Marshall and Miles to lead the way for the Reddies, who shot 13 of 28 from the field in the first half. That's 46%, including 3 of 10 from 3 and 7 of 8 from the free throw line. The Reddies have not led this game yet. There have been no lead changes. There's been one tie. And Southern Arkansas led for 18:32 out of the 20 minutes of that first half of play. Both teams went on a 13-0 scoring run, something rare to see. Southern Arkansas with 11 points off of 8 Reddy turnovers. Reddies with 9 points off of 10 Mule Rider turnovers. Reddies winning the battle in the paint 16-10. Though losing the second chance points 10-4. That was one of my keys to the game. Losing the fast break battle 6-5. The Reddy bench outscoring Southern Arkansas 23-8. We'll step aside, come back with the Southwest Sporting Goods scoreboard update from across the Great American Conference. You're listening to Reddy Basketball on the Henderson State Sports Network.
Twin Rivers Health and Rehabilitation, locally owned and operated in Arkadelphia, Arkansas. Our family is committed to yours. Our experienced rehabilitation team specializes in physical, occupational, and speech therapy, all working together to get you home. Call and book a tour with us today at 870-246-6337 or visit our website at twinrivershr.com. Again, that's twinrivershr.com.
SCM Architects have
Twin
been serving
Rivers Health
Henderson
and
State
Rehabilitation,
University for over
locally
20
owned
years.
and operated in Arkadelphia, Arkansas. Our family is committed to yours. Our experienced rehabilitation team specializes.
SCM Architects have been serving Henderson State University for over 20 years. You'll recognize the firm's work on campus in the design of the dining hall, the Charles Dunn Student Recreation Center, Sturgis Honors Hall, and East and West Residence Hall. This year, SCM Architects have been privileged to work on the new Charles and Anita Cabe Student Athlete Success Center and the restoration of the historic Captain Henderson House. Learn more about the firm's higher education, commercial interior design, historic preservation, and master planning projects at scmarchitects.com.
Hi, Reddy fans. This is Athletic Director Sean Jones, inviting you to please consider supporting Henderson State's 430 student athletes by joining the Reddy Club. Gifts to the Reddy Club are made through the Henderson State University Foundation and provide the necessary funding to support scholarships and equipment expenses, facility improvements, capital projects, and more. For more information on the benefits afforded to Reddy Club members, click on the support link at hsusports.com. To make a gift online, visit hsusports.com/donate. Your generosity and Reddy spirit are appreciated.
Follow the Reddies on social media and online. You can find us on Facebook at Henderson State Athletics, on Twitter at Reddy Sports, and on Instagram at Reddy_athletics. Don't forget to use the hashtag #NoMereBeast. To stay up to date on everything happening in Henderson State Athletics, be sure to visit hsusports.com, where you can find team rosters, schedules, game stories, stats, and more. hsusports.com is your one-stop shop for following the Reddies.
It's time now for a Southwest Sporting Goods scoreboard update. 115 South 6th Street in Arkadelphia. Great American Conference scores. 6:28 to play. Southern Nazarene leads Southeastern Oklahoma 69-67. 15:45 to play. Oklahoma Baptist 40, Southwestern Oklahoma 33. Halftime score from Alva, Northwest Oklahoma 30, East Central 20, and of course our game here, Southern Arkansas 38, Reddies 36. Both teams are back out here. We're about a minute away from starting the third quarter, or the second half of action. I'm used to women's game. Let's see what we can't do. The Reddies can't take their first lead of the game and move it on. That would be really key for at least in my mind, for the Reddies to be successful here in the near future. Both teams getting the last-minute instructions from their coaching staff. And we'll see what the Reddies can come up with in terms of halftime adjustments. Manage the run, because both teams are going to go on a run. We saw that in the first half. We'll see if the Reddies can overcome it and start a run of their own. Same five for both teams. They'll get the clock set. Down comes to Lucas, and he will start the proceedings of the second half. Dribbles over his left side. He's guarded by Miles, actually, who did not start, but will start the half. Chenault as well. Inside, Brooks up and under. No good. Rebound tipped to Miles. Alvin leads the charge, so it is a different five for the Reddies. There's Chenault in the right corner. Jab step finds Swinford, but threw it at his legs, and it's taken away by Devontae Brooks, the big man. Gonna dribble it across himself. Left side. Now top the key. Hand off to Garrett. Garrett right side to Lucas. He'll fire the three right away. It's short, long rebound. Miles with his second of the half already. Goes up the right side into the front court. Finds Marshall in the right corner. Guarded by Lucas. A dribble out of it. Does so. Gets to Swinford in the corner. Now to Marshall on the right wing. Will he use the screen? He will finally. Just inside the line. Pulls up long two. No good. Rebound comes down to Jalen Brooks. He'll get it over to Rogers, who will bring it into the front court. Back to Brooks, who wasn't ready for it. And there is a holding foul on the Reddies on Quan Marshall. His first and the team's first of the half. It'll be Rogers to inbound from the near sideline. Rogers gets it to Brooks, who's standing right in front of him. He'll go off the dribble on Miholcic, drives inside. He is fouled by Miholcic. His second and the team's second. Finally, Lucas comes to inbound the ball for Southern Arkansas. They waited on him. Inbound comes to Garrett, left side. Lucas goes back and gets it. Use the ball screen not very efficiently. Hits Brooks cutting inside the lane. He goes around Miholcic, lays it up and in. Reddies trail 40-36. Have not scored yet in the half. We're almost 2 minutes in. Hand off to Marshall, who hands it to Swinford. Swinford gets inside the three-point line. Right elbow jumper's no good. Rebound, Brooks grabs it. Left side, Rogers. Now further down the wing, Garrett, and back out. Left side, Garrett with it. Lobs it underneath to Brooks. Going to work in the mid-post. Head fake. Goes to work on Miholcic. Gets inside the lane. Goes up with the right hand. Nothing doing. And there's a foul on the Reddies as Swinford had a hold of the arm of Jalen Brooks. Picks up his second and the team's third. Malik Riddle in for the Reddies. Riddle did play just under 3 minutes in the first half, much less than he's used to. Inbound comes to Brooks in that same mid-post on the left side. He'll go to work on Miholcic again. Reverse layup, scores. Brooks up to 18 points and the Ready deficit to 6. And they'll have to fix the shot clock again. They got it down there, down to 24. They use this opportunity to let Boyce check in to, no, they're not. He's not going to check in. Now Riddle goes right in front of the Ready bench. He will inbound. Gets it right in there to Marshall, and Riddle gets it right back. Swinford between the circles, right side to Miles. Miles spins out of a double team, goes around top of the key, right side Swinford. He drives all the way, kicks it out to Miles. He's open for three, off the left side of the rim and no good. Rebound tipped twice. Rogers comes down with it, ahead to Lucas. Now there's Brooks, and he'll throw it down hard. Reddies, poor transition defense there. Swinford drives, kicks it in the corner to Riddle. Back up top to Marshall. He thought about it, drives inside, scoop layup, no good. The iron unkind there, Garrett the rebound. Long pass ahead, Devontae Brooks goes up, no, but he's fouled. Alvin Miles picks up that foul, his first and the Reddies' fourth team foul. We've played 3 minutes in the second half. The Reddies have not scored. Southern Arkansas started the half on a 6-0 run. I told you it was coming. Devontae Brooks to the free throw line. His first of two is on the way, in and out, no good. Boyce and Davenport will come into the game for the Reddies, replacing Marshall and Miholcic. They'll all wander around, and now Brooks will go back to the free throw line. He's got 18 points and 9 rebounds, both close to his season averages. He makes the second shot. Inbound comes to Miles. He'll work up the floor on Lucas. Boyce will swing it to Riddle on the left wing. Now Swinford top of the key. Jab steps, wants to go inside. Goes up and under and in. Quickly back the other way comes Lucas. Now they'll get it back out to Garrett. Garrett left side Lucas. He faked. Now he's open. Fires a three. It's off the rebound. Brooks had it, lost it. Riddle comes down with it. Ahead to Miles, and we've got a 2-on-1. Miles takes it all the way and lays it up and in. Garrett brings it up the right side. Now lobs it in the mid-post to Brooks, and he's fouled. Foul is on Boyce, his third and the 5th team foul. McDonald in for Swinford. 5 Reddy fouls already in about 3 minutes and 41 seconds of gameplay. Inbound comes to Garrett on the right wing. Lucas goes back out and gets it, and will reset the Mule Rider offense. They'll use the double high screen. Lucas steps through, nothing there. McDonald the rebound. Davenport into the front court. Swings it over there to Miles on the far side. Miles will initiate. Go out of the horn set. Screen and roll down the corner. Davenport open for three. Bang! And he's fouled by Lucas. And he'll shoot the one free throw, and we come back. Timeout on the floor, 15:53 to play. Southern Arkansas 45, Reddies 43 back after this. You're listening to Ready Basketball on the Henderson State Sports Network.
The Southwest Auto Collection in Arkadelphia is a proud sponsor of Henderson State Athletics. We offer the best American-made vehicles: Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. We have the largest selection and lowest prices, and we're the only dealer who give you tires for life with every new car you purchase. Come see the Southwest Auto Collection at 10th Street in Arkadelphia, or go online at idriveswa.com. The Southwest Auto Collection in Arkadelphia.
Sodexo would like to invite you to a new dining experience on the beautiful campus of Henderson State University. Come dine with us in our new dining hall or retail locations, including Starbucks, perfect for your break times. Grab a quick lunch at Chick-fil-A, where it's always a pleasure to serve you, and check out the all-new Reddy Grill. Fresh ingredients made to order and certain to put you in that ready spirit. Sodexo, encouraging you to eat well, live ready.
15:53 remains in this one. Reddies trail 45-43, but have gone on a 7-0 run over the last minute and have made their last 3 field goal attempts, including a 3-pointer from Xavier Davenport on which he was fouled. Davenport will try to convert the 4-point play to get the Reddies back to within 1 point. Reddies have not led this basketball game, but they've done a great job fighting back from an 18-point deficit as Davenport misses the free throw. McDonald almost stole it away from Brooks on the rebound. Garrett will bring it up the left side for Southern Arkansas. Is not able to hand it off. Great coverage by Davenport. And he traveled. Garrett traveled. The Reddies will take over. Chance to tie or take the lead. Miles up the right side. Handoff goes to Riddle. Now to Davenport. At the H of the red, at the R of the Reddy logo. Back screen lob looking for Riddle. He had got it but couldn't put it down. Back out to Miles. Gets it to Riddle in the corner and back out. Miles uses the screen. Drives. Finds a cutting Tim McDonald. One dribble goes off his back foot up and no good. Rebound to the Mule Riders. Lucas at the right side and he throws it away. Now Swinford in for McDonald. .15:06 to play. Reddies trail 45-43. Again, could tie or take the lead here. Boyce will swing it left side to Riddle. Now to Swinford between the circles. Dribbles right. Now goes one-on-one. Inside the lane, up and under, shot up no good, and he fouls Brooks to send it the other way. That's Yuri's 3rd team foul, 6 Reddy fouls, 3rd personal on Swinford, excuse me. And Lucas and Miles will play one-on-one in the backcourt. Left side, gets it across, hands it to Garrett, who's waiting there. Top of the key, Jalen Brooks. Extra reverse, does not. So to Lucas, and now they'll dump it inside to Devontae Brooks. He goes up and under, loses the basketball, but it's tipped out of bounds. Miholcic back into the game. Marshall back in for the Reddies as well. No, he's not, excuse me. Inbound comes to Brooks on the right side. Now he'll get it to Lucas in the corner. Right elbow, Garrett fakes the reversal. Now drives in, stops at the left elbow. Shot clock down to 2. Lucas did not get it off. Shot clock violation. Reddy's ball. Three turnovers for Southern Arkansas in the last 2.5 minutes. Miles at the left side in the front court. Lobs underneath. Miholcic slipped the screen, laid it up and in. And we have a tie ball game for the first time since 0-0. Tied at 45 with 13:56 to play. Jalen Brooks between the circles. Left side, it goes to Garrett. He'll drive, steps through, and he traveled. Archibald checks in the game. Reddies will have the basketball. Chance to take their first lead of the ball game with 13:45 to play. Miles playing with that ball screen, gets to Riddle in the corner instead. He steps back, he'll go around the ball screen, finds it to Boyce, short corner, jumper from 15 is good. And the Reddies lead with 13:30 to play, the Reddies' first lead of the ball game. Lucas in the front court. Crosses over after the ball screen. Gets to Jalen Brooks inside. He turns on Boyce. Shot is up. No. Rebound tip. Miholcic comes down with it. Out to Miles. He goes up the left-hand side in the front court. Miholcic will stay back there. No, they'll fake the ball screen. Miles steps through. Lobs it in the corner to Davenport. He's open. Fires a three. It's no good. Rebound. Boyce tried to fight for it. And it was to no avail as it's down out of bounds. 12:57 to play, 47-45. This one's not as much of an offensive back and forth as the first half was. Neither team has gotten double figures. The Reddies have double figures. They've got 11. Southern Arkansas has only had 7 in the half. Lucas dribbles down the short corner. Back out top to Archibald. He head fakes, drives, kicks it back out to Lucas right wing. His three is on the way and good. Ball got loose, so they'll stop it. The Rays' chance to inbound without killing too much time off the clock. And here come the Reddies trailing by 1. Right side with it is Davenport. Uses the ball screen of Boyce. Instead gets it to Miles on the left side. Dribbles down, all the way down. Now a short corner. Boyce again goes to work. Splits 2 defenders, and he's fouled by Archibald. His third. Second Southern Arkansas team foul. Swinford into the game for the Reddies. Swinford is in for Boyce. Miles will inbound for the Reddies. Pass is tipped and goes off the backside of the backboard, so that's an out of bounds. It'll stay with the Reddies. Now Davenport will inbound. Long one comes to Miles at the jump circle. Left side, Davenport with it. Look for the back screen lob, nothing there. Miles dribbles down toward the right corner. He's in a double team. He slings it out to Riddle between the circles. He takes one dribble, fires a deep three. No, Swinford skies in there, grabs the offensive board, scores and draws a foul. And he'll have a chance to convert the three-point play after this. We'll step aside. 11:58 to play. Reddies 49, Southern Arkansas 48. Back after this. You're listening to Ready Basketball on the Henderson State Sports Network.
Subway restaurants are known for our sandwich artists, but our customers are the real creative geniuses.
I like turkey breast, mustard, tomatoes, peppers, cucumbers, and onions.
I'll take the Italian BMT. Make it deluxe with 50% more meat. And add provolone and bacon.
How about rotisserie-style chicken, Chipotle Southwest sauce, spinach, and green peppers?
With our freshly baked breads, your choice of proteins, and an array of crisp veggies, you can create your own masterpiece. What combo will you make today? Let your creative genius shine at Subway.
Do you have an idea that you'd like to see on a t-shirt? Printmania can help you turn your idea into a reality. Printmania offers a variety of t-shirts for you to choose from. We also have personalized service, which will allow you to work with an artist who will help you create your t-shirt. Printmania also does embroidery and engraving. Come visit us at 624 Main Street in Arkadelphia or call 870-246-3803. Printmania, proud supporters of Henderson State University.
$11:58 to play. Reddies with only their second lead of the game. They lead at 49-48. And they will have a chance to convert on a three-point play once again coming out of the timeout. The last media timeout we had, there was a four-point play. Davenport couldn't quite convert. Swinford wants to make the actual three-point play to convert here, as he will step to the free throw line. It is up and good, and does so. Reddies now with a 50-48 lead. Their largest lead of the game at 2 points. How about that? Right side, Archibald fakes, drives, finds a wide open Lucas in the corner. He'll fire the three. It's off the front of the rim and no good. Archibald is fouled coming down by Davenport. And it's a 1-and-1. And Archibald, not one you want to put on the free throw line. He shoots 83% from the field. One-and-one opportunity here. Ty Archibald to the free throw line. Front end is up and good. Reddies have gone on a 14-4 run now over the last 5 minutes and change. In that same span, Southern Arkansas has turned the ball over 4 times. Second one on the way and good. Swinford gets the inbound to Miles. Lucas slid down on the floor. Brings it into the front court anyway. High ball screen set up. Miles goes around it. Pretty high. Looks, nothing to it. Now over to Swinford on the right side. They look for Miholcic. Swinford instead now lobs it underneath. Miholcic is stripped from behind by Archibald and taken away. He'll lead it up the floor himself before getting it to Lucas across the division line. Underneath, there's Brooks. He goes up before he shot. He was fouled by Miholcic. His second, 8th Reddy team foul. Boyce will check in for the Reddies. He'll take Miholcic's place.
Substitution for Henderson, number 32, Brian Boyce.
Devontae Brooks back to the free throw line. He has 4 of 6 from the stripe today. 1-and-1 here. First attempt is up and no good. Riddle skies up and grabs the rebound. Miles brings it across without any trouble, and now will initiate the Reddy offense. We're tied at 50 with 11:05 to play. Flare screen, Riddle, right wing, 3, bang! Lucas into the front court. Set the double high ball screen. They get it to Brooks, the lob man, and inside to Devontae Brooks. He turns. Baby hook with the left hand is no good. Shot up on the rebound, no good. Ball still loose. Saved to Archibald in the corner. Now top of the key to Lucas. His extra pass to Rogers. His 3 on the way is no good. Rebound, Reddies. Davenport comes down with it. Miles, left side going downhill. Floaters up. Was deflected from behind. Boyce goes up out of control and throws it over the backboard. Marshall will check in for the Reddies for Miles.
Substitution for Henderson, number 5, Quan Marshall.
Coach Elga's going to get an explanation. Lucas will bring it up. Reddies lead 53-50, halfway through the second half of play. Left side, now on the right wing to Archibald. Short corner, they're trying to work it inside. That Archibald swings it left side to Lucas, who drives baseline, picks it up. Back out to Archibald, he head fakes. Step back 3 on the way is no good, well off the mark. Riddle gets the rebound. Takes it 2-on-2, steps through with the right hand, up, nobody's fouled. Foul on Blake Rogers. His second, 4th team foul. Puts Malik Riddle on the free throw line to shoot 2. First one on the way for Riddle is up and good. Malik, a 79% free throw shooter. One more at the line for Riddle. Could increase the Reddies' largest lead. He does. It's 5 points now, 55-50. Southern Arkansas, one of their last 9 from the field, have not scored in almost 3 minutes. This game started out hot offensively, is now mucked down in the second half. Left wing, Rogers. Dribble, wants to get to Lucas on a flare screen, can't do it, so he'll get it left side to Archibald and inside to Brooks in the mid-post. He's double teamed, he is fouled. Still a 1-and-1. Swinford picks up his 4th foul. And the 9th Reddy team foul. Brooks to the line, 1-and-1. First on the way is good. Brooks makes it to 20 points. McDonald in for Swinford. Uri may have to sit for a while with those 4 fouls. Brooks with 20 points, 11 rebounds. Second shot up is good. That was the first. Still no field goals for the Mule Riders in over 3 minutes now. Marshall fights across Lucas to get into the front court, dumps it underneath the boys on the block. There's a lot of contact. It's a held ball and stays with the Reddies. .21 on the shot clock, 9:27 on the game clock. Marshall will inbound from the baseline. Gets in the corner to Riddle. He dribbles toward the elbow and now backs out on the wing. Outside Davenport and now to Marshall. He drives underneath, kicks it in the corner to Davenport. Jab step, he'll use that ball screen, dumped underneath to McDonald. McDonald spins, right hand shot up, no good, rebound, tipped. And Southern Arkansas couldn't come down with it, they're out of bounds. Reddies will take back over. They'll finally give Quan the ball for the inbound, waiting on a shirt tail, I believe, to get tucked in. In the corner, there's an illegal screen on Tim McDonald. That's McDonald's first, but it's a 10th Reddy team foul, so the Mule Riders will be shooting 2 the rest of the way. Lucas will bring it up, crosses the division line. Hits Brooks at the high post. He'll step out and hand it back to Lucas, who dribbles down toward the corner. Now dumped inside. Underneath, all the way underneath, draws a foul and scores. And will try to convert the three-point play. That's on Boyce. That's his fourth. Miholcic will have to come back in for him. And Southern Arkansas, just like that, can come back and tie the ball game. One free throw to the line for Jalen Brooks, a 58% free throw shooter, averaging 12 points per game. He's only got 10 this afternoon. Shot is up and good. Alvin Miles will come back in for the Reddies as well. He will take the place of Quan Marshall. 8:50 to play. We're tied at 55. He's turned into a good one. Miles up the left-hand side. He'll bring it across with ease. Around the high ball screen, left side Davenport. They want to work it inside, at least they look like it. Nothing doing there, so out back top to Miles. Right wing Riddle. Riddle tries to split the defense. Now goes Davenport left-hand side. Backs it up now. Riddle top of the key. He'll step into the three. Bang! Riddle didn't see much of the floor in the first half, but he's making up for it here. He's got 8 points and the Reddies back on top. Brooks hand off to Lucas. Going to the right side, now changes direction, finds Devontae Brooks. He goes all the way inside, lays it up over Miholcic, but it's no good. Rebound, Riddle. Now Miles in transition. There's an offensive foul. Miles pushed right on his chest. Miles' second foul. Brady's going to have some backcourt pressure here. Lucas will get it in anyway, almost out of bounds. Brady bench was trying to pull a fast one. Couldn't quite do it, though. Lucas will bring it across. Next dead ball, will have to step aside. Archibald on the wing, lobs it to the backside. McDonald tipped it, and Riddle stole it away. Back in bounds to McDonald, now Davenport. Here we go. Pass ahead to Miles, right corner. Looks now back up top. Swings it left wing, Riddle. Riddle drives left side, steps through, lays it up and in. Reddies on top by 5. Lucas guarded by Miles closely as he comes into the front court. Now left side to Rogers. Now dumps it into Jalen Brooks, who splits defenders and gets fouled. by Miholcic. His third already in the double bonus, and Southern Arkansas will shoot the 2 free throws, and we come back after this. 7:20 to play. Reddies lead it 60-55 back after this. You're listening to Ready Basketball on the Henderson State Sports Network.
Follow the Reddies on social media and online. You can find us on Facebook at Henderson State Athletics, on Twitter at Reddy Sports, and on Instagram at Reddy_athletics. Don't forget to use the hashtag #NoMereBeast. To stay up to date on everything happening in Henderson State Athletics, be sure to visit hsusports.com, where you can find team rosters, schedules, game stories, stats, and more. hsusports.com is your one-stop shop for following the Reddies. SCM Architects have been serving Henderson State University for over 20 years. You'll recognize the firm's work on campus in the design of the dining hall, the Charles Dunn Student Recreation Center, Sturgis Honors Hall, and East and West Residence Hall. This year, SCM Architects have been privileged to work on the new Charles and Anita Cabe Student Athlete Success Center and the restoration of the historic Captain Henderson House. Learn more about the firm's higher education, commercial interior design, historic preservation, and master planning projects at scmarchitects.com.
7:20 to play. If you'd have told me about halfway through the first half that the Reddies would have a 5-point lead with 7 minutes to play, I would say I'll take that. I think you're crazy. But sure enough, the Reddies have stormed back and now lead at 60-55. Southern Arkansas will have 2 free throws coming out of this timeout. And they will be in the hands of Jalen Brooks. He's got 11 points today, much closer to his season average of 12.5. And he will step to the line for 2. First one is up and no good. Southern Arkansas 11 of 16 from the free throw line, while shooting 19 of 49 from the field. Reddies shooting the ball much better, 22 of 48. Second one on its way is good. Miles gets a little trouble from Lucas in the backcourt, but we'll get the inbound and we'll play one-on-one. Gets into the front court. Still guarded by Lucas, out of the man-to-man for Southern Arkansas. Can't use the ball screen effectively. Now picks it up. Left side to Cam Gain, who's checked back into the game. Back out Miles left wing. Wanted to use the screen, instead they'll swing it around. Shot clock down to 6. Riddle, one dribble, step back 3, bang! Riddle heating up, he's got 13. And the Reddies maintain the 2-possession lead. Lucas, right side, finds Brooks, now dumped in. Devontae Brooks steps out, now goes to work on McDonald, loses the basketball out of bounds. It's Reddy's ball. No pressure from the Mule Riders defense as Miles crosses. Finds Riddle on the right side, he turns, fires, heat check, long 2 is no good. Rebound to Rogers. Gets a pass ahead to Garrett, who's back in the game for Southern Arkansas. Looking inside and says skip pass to Lucas. Head fakes, drives in from the left side, picks it up in the short corner. Now back out. Back to Lucas in the corner. He'll fire the 3 and hit. Miles sprints back into the front court to get the Ready offense started early. Drives left side all the way in. No, but he's fouled by Lucas, his 3rd, team's 5th, and that'll put Alvin Miles on the free throw line for 2. Miles in double figures with 12. He's had a good afternoon. First of 2 on the way is up and good. Boyce will come back in. Got to be careful. He's in some foul trouble. And Miles will shoot one more. Shot on the way and good. Miles an 88% free throw shooter for a reason. 6-point lead for the Reddies with just under 6 minutes to play. Garrett dribbles across. He'll be guarded by Riddle here once the congestion clears up, and does. Now he'll find Brooks. Now left side Lucas. Big man Devontae Brooks wants to swing, and he'll hand off to Rogers. Rogers gets inside, pump fake, shot blocked by Boyce. No sir, not today. Shot clock is at 10. Lucas takes his time getting to the inbound spot. He'll lob it into Brooks. They'll fake it now, back out to him. He'll take a three off the back iron, rebound. High arcing rebound. Boyce comes down and gets it. Miles sprints ahead. Spins around Lucas. Now drives, spins into the lane. As it stripped from behind, but picks it back up. Has to pick it up. Now to Cam Gain. Cam Gain just right of center, goes around the ball screen. Ready fans getting pretty excited about something. Cam Gain steps back, bounce it out to Miles. Shot clock at 4 as Miles drives short corner, shot up, he's fouled. On Jalen Brooks, his third, 6 Southern Arkansas team fouls. And that'll put Miles right back on the free throw line. Miles to the line. His shot is up and good. Another one coming. Miles. Perfect 6 of 6 on the free throw line as Brown checks back in for Southern Arkansas. His first action of the second half. And he'll shoot one. It is on its way and no good. Brooks the rebound. Hands it to Brown, who comes up right behind him, and he'll bring it up the floor. Inside of 5 minutes of play, Reddies lead it by 7 at 66-59. Left side to Garrett. Won't use the ball screen, has it tipped out of bounds by Cam Gain. Boy, that is a quick hand by Frank Cam Gain to get it in there and not create any contact whatsoever. A risky proposition given that Southern Arkansas is already in the double bonus. Brown goes to the backcourt to get the inbound pass. Steps back, now crosses over. Doesn't intentionally use a screen, but picks it up. Left side, Garrett. Shot clock is at 4. He'll take one dribble after fire. A long three. It's no good. Boyce the rebound. Miles will slow it down. 4.5 to play. Boyce right side, hands off to Riddle. Riddle to Miles on the left wing. He'll back it out. Steps through, he's in some trouble. Now Davenport comes to relieve some pressure. Shot clock at 8. And they got a technical foul on Andy Sharp. Something must have been said. So Miles will shoot the technical free throw. Or will he? No, they'll send Riddle to the free throw line.
Correction at the line of the Reddies, number 13, Malik Riddle.
First one is on its way and good. One more and then it'll be at the point of interruption. Riddle's second one on the way and good. Little discussion on the shot clock. Now they're going to continue the discussion. Now they'll put it at 8 seconds. So that was where it was interrupted in a live ball. Inbound comes to Boyce, left elbow. Now to Cam Gain across. Crosses over, dumps it short side to Riddle. Riddle turns, fades away with the left hand. It's no good. Rebound. Boyce tried to grab it but couldn't do it. Inbound comes to Brown. Miles will guard him the length of the floor. Reddies lead it by 9, 3:56 to play. Brown used the ball screen, but it's tipped into the back court, where Brown has to pick it up and bring it back across. His left side, now behind the back on the right side to Jalen Brooks. Dumped inside, back tapped, and Reddies couldn't control it out of bounds. And we will step aside, 3:42 to play in the ball game. Reddies 68, Southern Arkansas 59. Back after this. You're listening to Ready Basketball on the Henderson State Sports Network.
Sodexo would like to invite you to a new dining experience on the beautiful campus of Henderson State University. Come dine with us in our new dining hall or retail locations, including Starbucks. Perfect for your break times. Grab a quick lunch at Chick-fil-A, where it's always a pleasure to serve you. And check out the all-new Reddy Grill. Fresh ingredients made to order and certain to put you in that ready spirit. Sodexo, encouraging you to eat well, live ready.
At Southern Bancorp, we are wealth builders for everyone. We see building wealth as helping people succeed in creating strong financial futures. For some, it's having tools to build credit and buy a first home. For others, working with our award-winning SBA team to launch or grow a small business. And still others might use our unique savings plan today to save for tomorrow's dreams. Wherever you are in your wealth building journey, Southern Bancorp can help. Stop by or visit banksouthern.com to get started. Proud supporter of the Henderson Reddies. Southern Bancorp, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
While the Reddies have not gotten a field goal in the last 3 minutes and 12 seconds of gameplay, they lead by 9 after trailing by 18 in the first half. They've held Southern Arkansas without a point for the last 2.5 minutes. It'll be Southern Arkansas basketball, 8 seconds on the shot clock. Inbound comes in the corner to Jalen Brooks. Now Rogers drives, dumps it back underneath. Brooks gets it, goes off the glass. No good, rebound, Riddle. Up the left side comes Davenport into the front court. Southern Arkansas shooting 38% from the field. Timeout, Reddies. And we'll step aside as that's the electronic media timeout. 3:28 to play. Reddies 68, Southern Arkansas 59. Back after this. You're listening to Ready Basketball on the Henderson State Sports Network.
Java Primo, where amazing coffee is just the beginning. Visit Java Primo Coffee House, Cafe, and more on Main Street in downtown Arkadelphia, on Central Avenue in Hot Springs, and on the Square in Magnolia. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, dinner, gifts, or desserts, Java Primo has something amazing for everyone. Shop for gifts and gift cards for your favorite Reddy online 24/7 at javaprimo.com.
Henderson State University is one of the most affordable universities in Arkansas, and we offer the most competitive scholarships in the state.
Our caring professors will challenge you to achieve your best potential.
With more than 90 student organizations, new residence halls, and the beautiful DeGray Lake State Park just 15 minutes away, you will find the perfect fit at Henderson State.
Come see us in Arkadelphia or visit hsu.edu to learn how you can live ready today.
.328 to play. Reddies have a 9-point lead, 68-59. Shooting 45% from the game, 41% from three. And the Reddy bench has gone off this afternoon. 45 points off the bench, 15 from Miles, 15 from Riddle, and 11 from Boyce to lead the way. Off the bench, those are your three leading scorers for the Reddies. Swinford the only starter in double figures. Miles will initiate. Finds Riddle on the right side, not close to the three-point line. Now back up, a dangerous pass. Miles comes away with it. Shot clock at 7. Riddle left wing, one dribble. Finds Davenport open in the corner for 3. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound, Brooks. Brown will bring it up. Long pass ahead to Garrett on the left wing. Drives inside, and it's an offensive foul. Garrett lowered his shoulder. And Cam Gain had a legal guarding position. A little condensation on the basketball. They'll keep it clean. Now Miles goes around Brown and now slows it down as we get into the front court. Right side, Riddle catches and right back. Hits Davenport. Davenport drives down the lane, loses the basketball, but he was fouled. Garrett picks up another one. 2 quick ones after not having fouled at all. Davenport will head to the free throw line. Irhiri checks back in for Southern Arkansas. I've not seen much of him in this second half either. Davenport to the line for the 1-and-1. Front end on the way is too strong. Rebound comes down to Jalen Brooks, and he'll dribble up the floor himself. Davenport waits for him. Brooks gets around him, stops, steps through. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Boyce. Cam Gain up the right side. Tries to split 2 defenders. Bounces it out to Davenport. It goes right between his legs and out of bounds. Inbound will come to Brown, and he'll bring it up. Reddies have gone 4.5 minutes without a field goal. Southern Arkansas has gone almost 4 minutes without a point. Left side driving in is Rogers. His shot is up. He scores and draws the foul. Blocking foul on Davenport. Southern Arkansas already in the double bonus. The second personal on Xavier Davenport. And Rogers to the line and breaks a long scoreless streak. Swinford will come in for the Reddies before he attempts to convert that three-point play. Cam Gain will come to the bench. Just over 10 minutes of play for Cam Gain this afternoon. Now Rogers to the line. He's only got 1 free throw. It's on the way and good. Reddies lead at 68-62, 2:17 to play. Miles into the front court. Dribbles around to the left side. Gets inside, steps back, elbow jumper is no good. Jalen Brooks the rebound. Brown, cross-court pass to Irhiri on the left wing. Crosses, wants to work on Boyce, knows that Boyce has 4 fouls. Top of the key with it is Rogers. Rogers goes left, working on Boyce again. Dumped inside. Brooks pump fakes, goes up. Nobody's fouled. That's on Swinford, and that is his 5th. Miholcic will come back in, perhaps. Coach Elgis going to take advantage of all of his opportunities. Now Miholcic will come into the game. Swinford fouls out with 10 points on the afternoon to go along with 4 rebounds and 3 assists. Brooks to the line, trying to convert a 3-point play. Shot on the way is good, actually no good. He missed the first one, but it's a 2-shot foul. I guess he missed the shot. I was incorrect. Seen so many 3-point plays this afternoon. Second one for Brooks is on the way and good. 1:45 to play. Reddies lead it by 5. It's 68-63. Miles dribbles hard to the right side. Finds Riddle in the corner. He head fakes. Going to try to drive inside. Little floater from the block is good. A big shot. A big afternoon, big second half for Malik Riddle. Irhiri goes around the screen, fires a 3 and hits. Inbound is stolen away by Brown. He goes up, shot up over Boyd and scores. Timeout Southern Arkansas. With 1:09 to play, Southern Arkansas has run off a couple of quick points of their own and now only trail the Reddies 70-68 to 32nd timeout. We'll keep it right here. It seemed like a careless inbound pass cost the Reddies a couple points and give Southern Arkansas the time to get something set up on defense. Got to make sure you've got your good free throw shooters in the game. Miles 6 of 7. Riddle 4 of 4, Boyce 4 of 4, all from the line this afternoon. So you've got good ones. Miholcic has not shot one this afternoon. Davenport 0 of 2. And we'll see what Southern Arkansas plans out of this timeout. Davenport will inbound. Marshall back into the game for the first time in a while. He played nearly the entire first half. Has not seen much action since, as we are at 1 minute to play in the ball game. Reddies with a 2-point lead. Miles with it on the wing. He'll dribble it back out towards center court. Uses the screen behind the back dribble. Gets to the elbow, goes all the way around underneath to Miholcic, and he loses it. It's out of bounds. Tipped by Southern Arkansas. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. 46 on the game clock. Marshall will inbound for the Reddies. Finds Riddle open. He's open for three. The shot was blocked. Tipped. Riddle comes back down with it, steps through, scores, and draws a foul. How about the second half for Malik Riddle? Brown picks up that foul, his first, team's 10th, and Riddle, in an afternoon full of 3 and 4 point plays, gets a huge one with 41 seconds to go. Shot on the way is good. 5-point lead for the Reddies. 40 seconds and now 39 as Brown gets the basketball. He'll be guarded by Miles. Top of the key, Jalen Brooks. Looks for the flare screen, finds Rogers in the corner. One dribble, fires a three, in and out, no. Devontae Brooks skies in, grabs the rebound, and gets it back out. He drives baseline, open, Brown. Now left side, here, Heary for three is no good. Marshall the rebound, and he's fouled right away. By Devontae Brooks, his third, already in the double bonus, and Quan Marshall goes to the free throw line. He'll shoot two. Could make it a three-possession game with two made free throws and would all but wrap it up. Southern Arkansas with 2 timeouts remaining, as are the Reddies. First one on the way for Marshall is good. Not much rotation on that one, and Quan kind of chuckles about it. Sometimes the ball just goes in the hole. Second one on the way for Quan is good. Brown comes and gets the inbound pass quickly. Goes up the right side. Goes all the way to the basket, lays one up. Might have been deflected off the backboard by Boyce. Marshall the rebound, and he's fouled. Rogers picks up his third, already in the double bonus. Marshall right back to the free throw line. Those 2 points for Marshall were his first 2 of the afternoon. .8 seconds, 75-68 Reddies. First one for Marshall, up and good. One more on the way for Quan Marshall. It's up and good. 9-point lead, 9 seconds to play. Brown gets the inbound, crosses over. Left side here, he loses the basketball, gets it back. 2 seconds and now 1, and it's going to be too late. That's the ball game. Reddies win. Final score, Reddies 77, Southern Arkansas 68. We'll come back after this with your post-game show. You're listening to Ready Basketball on the Henderson State Sports Network.
SCM Architects have been serving Henderson State University for over 20 years. You'll recognize the firm's work on campus in the design of the dining hall, the Charles Dunn Student Recreation Center, Sturgis Honors Hall, and East and West Residence Hall. This year, SCM Architects have been privileged to work on the new Charles and Anita Cabe Student Athlete Success Center and the restoration of the historic Captain Henderson House. Learn more about the firm's higher education, commercial interior design, historic preservation, and master planning projects at scmarchitects.com.
Hi, Reddy fans. This is Athletic Director Sean Jones, inviting you to please consider supporting Henderson State's 430 student athletes by joining the Reddy Club. Gifts to the Reddy Club are made through the Henderson State University Foundation and provide the necessary funding to support scholarships and equipment expenses, facility improvements, capital projects, and more. For more information on the benefits afforded to Reddy Club members, click on the support link at hsusports.com. To make a gift online, visit hsusports.com/donate. Your generosity and ready spirit are appreciated. Hi, Reddy fans. This is Athletic Director Sean Jones, inviting you to please consider supporting Henderson State's 400.
Follow the Reddies on social media and online. You can find us on Facebook at Henderson State Athletics, on Twitter at Reddy Sports, and on Instagram at Reddy_athletics. Don't forget to use the hashtag #NoMereBeast. To stay up to date on everything happening in Henderson State Athletics, be sure to visit hsusports.com, where you can find team rosters, schedules, game stories, stats, and more. hsusports.com is your one-stop shop for following the Reddies.
What does amazing sound like? At Baptist Health, we hear it every day. It sounds like a new life, a strong heartbeat, faith in action, and 100 years of all our best. Thank you for allowing Baptist Health to provide you with compassionate care for the past 100 years. We look forward to serving you for many to come. Visit baptist-health.com to learn more.
Subway restaurants are known for our sandwich artists, but our customers are the real creative geniuses.
I like turkey breast, mustard, tomatoes, peppers, cucumbers, and onions.
I'll take the Italian BMT. Make it deluxe with 50% more meat. And add provolone and bacon.
How about rotisserie-style chicken, chipotle Southwest sauce, spinach, and green peppers?
With our freshly baked breads, your choice of proteins, and an array of crisp veggies, you can create your own masterpiece. What combo will you make today? Let your creative genius shine at Subway.
KDEL 100.9 FM and KVRC 1340 AM Arkadelphia. KZYP 1310 AM and K281CK 104.1 Malvern. KYXK 106.9 FM Gurdon.
Welcome into the Wendy's postgame show. Wendy's is a proud sponsor of Henderson State Athletics. Stop by their new location at 3130 Pine Street in Arkadelphia. Give them a call, 870-246-5077. Wendy's, deliciously different. A great finish to this one as the Reddies get the win over Southern Arkansas. Final score of 77-68. A great fight back from as many as 18 points down halfway through the first half of play. And the Reddies fight back and get the win. Let's give you post-game stats. First for Southern Arkansas, who with a loss moved to 11-9 overall, 7-7 in conference play. They were led by Devontae Brooks with 22 points. 12 for Jalen Brooks, 10 for Blake Rogers, 7 for Ty Archibald, 6 each for Victor Ahiri and Aaron Lucas, 3 points from Tyler Garrett, 2 from Dodge Brown. Davis Jr. and Weiss Play did not score. Brooks, the leading rebounder for the Mule Riders with 13. 6 assists from Aaron Lucas to lead the way. 3 players tied with 2 steals apiece. Southern Arkansas 23 of 61 from the field. That's 38%, including 8 of 25 from 3. That's 32%, and 14 of 20 for 70% from the free throw line. For the Reddies, who with the win moved to 12-8 overall, 8-6 in conference play. They were led by Malik Riddle's 20 points off the bench, 15 for Alvin Miles, 11 for Ryan Boyce. All 3 of those gentlemen started the game on the bench and had a great role. And we'll talk more about bench scoring with Coach Elgis when we get to visit with him here in a second. 10 for Yuri Swinford, 8 for Tomislav Miholcic, 5 for Xavier Davenport, 4 for Quan Marshall, 2 each for Tim McDonald and Graham Chenault. Cam Gain, Deere, and Mason played, did not score. Leading rebounder for the Reddies was Riddle with 8. 5 assists for Miles to lead the way. 3 steals for Tim McDonald led the way for the Reddies, who shot 25 of 56 from the field. That's 45%, including 7 of 19 from 3 and 20 of 24 from the free throw line. Again, Reddies with a big win here this afternoon. And while we are waiting, we'll give you one last Southwest Sporting Goods scoreboard update and see if I can't get the conference standings updated during that commercial and try to give you those updated. Final score in overtime: Southeastern Oklahoma 94, Southern Nazarene 93. That would have been a fun one. Not quite as fun as this one, but it would have been a pretty exciting basketball game. That game is final. Final score: Oklahoma Baptist 67, Southwestern Oklahoma 62. So Oklahoma Baptist maintains their half-game lead in the conference. Final score: Northwestern Oklahoma 74, East Central 53. So Northwestern jumps ahead of Southern Nazarene in the standings, while East Central drops back and maintains pace with Southwestern. And of course, our game, Reddies 77, Southern Arkansas 68. We will do one more timeout. We'll come back and visit with Coach Elgis and wrap this one up from the Duke Wells Center. Back after this. You're listening to Ready Basketball on the Henderson State Sports Network.
Twin Rivers Health and Rehabilitation, locally owned and operated in Arkadelphia, Arkansas. Our family is committed to yours. Our experienced rehabilitation team specializes in physical, occupational, and speech therapy, all working together to get you home. Call and book a tour with us today at 870-246-6337 or visit our website at twinrivershr.com. Again, that's twinrivershr.com.
Picture this. It's Monday afternoon and you're at Domino's buying a large 3-topping pizza. You give the Domino's employee $7.99 plus tax, of course. Now, picture this. It's Friday and you're at Domino's buying a large 3-topping pizza. You give the Domino's employee more than you paid Monday. You feel bamboozled. But then you hear this.
Domino's is now extending its $7.99 large 3-topping carryout deal to all day, every day.
And so you danced and ate Domino's. Carryout only. You must ask for this limited time offer. Prices, participation, and charges may vary.
At Southern Bancorp, we are wealth builders for everyone. We see building wealth as helping people succeed in creating strong financial futures. For some, it's having tools to build credit and buy a first home. For others, working with our award-winning SBA team to launch or grow a small business. And still others might use our unique savings plan today to save for tomorrow's dreams. Wherever you are in your wealth-building journey, Southern Bancorp can help. Stop by or visit banksouthern.com to get started. Proud supporter of the Henderson Reddies. Southern Bancorp, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The Southwest Auto Collection in Arkadelphia is a proud sponsor of Henderson State Athletics. We offer the best American-made vehicles: Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. We have the largest selection and lowest prices, and we're the only dealer who give you tires for life with every new car you purchase. Come see the Southwest Auto Collection at 10th Street in Arkadelphia or go online at idriveswa.com. The Southwest Auto Collection in Arkadelphia.
Blake Smith back here with you on the Holiday Inn Express, the Wendy's postgame show, joined by head coach Jimmy Elgis. And Coach, fighting back from a huge deficit early, to seem like some things offensively weren't firing, and you found your answers this afternoon in the form of your bench as you scored over 45 points from your bench this afternoon.
Right. We're pretty, as we've talked about, we're a pretty deep team. We got probably 8 or 9 different guys, 10 guys that could really start. And we try to preach unselfishness. We try to preach. It's really hard for these guys to do because, coming in every day and practicing as hard as what we make them, and then just being ready, and you might not get as many minutes as what you hope for. And we preach all the time to those guys just about be ready to step up. And I thought a variety of different guys, from Alvin coming in and give us a spark. Tim McDonald was huge for us off the bench. Ryan Boyce came in and gave us a huge spark. Malik Riddle obviously did an outstanding job. Right down the line, Graham came in and had a good, healthy 10, 12 minutes. And Josh Mason, the guys were really happy. If you look at Josh's plus-minus, he was a plus 14 today. Really, really happy with the bench. It's a challenge for those guys to make sure that they're ready all the time. But I thought they answered the bell today really well.
You do, and you get behind so early. How do you manage that? Because we all know basketball is a game of runs, and there were several big runs in this game. How do you kind of manage your team's emotions through those?
Yeah, that's hard, right? Even as coaches, you get upset or you get competitive. And I thought what we did is got guys in that didn't turn the ball over. I think we had 6 or 7 turnovers to start the game. I think we settled down and ended up having good shots, which was something that we thought we could do if we moved the ball and took care of it and got to the second or third side. I thought so. We could turn it over and we got the ball moving. That really helped us. So just got to stay with it. We have expression. You've been in our practices. Just keep chopping wood. Just keep going to the next play. And if you just put stops and scores together, on all of our practices are built. You can't get any points to beat the other team unless you get a stop and then you go down and convert with a score. So we preach that all the time. We preach stopping a score, scoring a stop. And I thought we did that very well to get back in the game after the first half that we started.
And you talked a little bit about Malik Riddle's game off the bench. Obviously, 20 points, 8 boards, came in and was really shooting the ball well. But, limited minutes in the first half. The second half, though, there seemed to be a light switch that flipped for him, and he found his opportunities and took really good advantage of it.
Yeah, I thought we were searching a little bit the first half, just trying to search for good play. I thought Josh and Graham and gave us a little bit of a lift, and Alvin, we tried to ride those guys to halftime. I thought forwards came in and did a good job. So, yeah, you just never know when your time's going to shine. I didn't think I gave him maybe enough minutes in the first half, and so he was one of the first guys off the bench in the second, and he answered the bell, did a hell of a job.
Indeed, and now you've got 3 every game in the league is winnable, but you've got 3 winnable games. You don't have to leave the comforts of home. You have to go across the street to a hostile environment, but you come back for 2 next weekend, and you've got really a chance to kind of make up for what happened last weekend with a couple of tough losses.
Yeah, we just take it a game at a time, and I don't really know who we got past Wichita on Monday. You're telling me we're at home, but we're gonna. I just left the locker room. We just told the guys you're gonna have to come in tomorrow. We're gonna have a light workout, watch some film, try to learn, try to get better, and then walk across the street on Monday. And we're just gonna take it a game at a time because it's February. We talk to the guys a lot about trying to play your best basketball in the month of February and just taking it a game at a time, a possession at a time. We told them the first 4 minutes were really important and of the second half, and just try to have it in little segments instead of looking at broad things. But you're right, we were really needing to win because of what happened last week, as you alluded to. So I think for all of us mentally, it was just good to come on out, especially against a tough team. Like Southern Arkansas is tough and well-schooled and has as much returning guys as anybody in the conference. So for our guys to figure out a way to get a sweep and be tough and make some plays, we were really happy.
Indeed. Well, Coach, I'll let you go enjoy this win with your team and your family, and we'll talk to you Monday night across the street. Best of luck.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Absolutely. That's going to do it for us from the Duke Will Center here this afternoon. A ready sweep as the men come and finish the sweep off with a 77-68 win over Southern Arkansas. We'll talk to you on Monday as we head across the street to take on Ouachita Baptist. Girls game scheduled for 5:30. Men's game scheduled for 7:30. I'll be on maybe a little bit later than usual. Got to rush down from North Arkansas, but I will be here and I will take care of you from that place across the street. So, for Lance Larkin back to the studio, and for all of us at Henderson State University, this is Blake Smith signing off, saying good night, go Reddies, and thanks for listening to Ready Basketball on the Henderson State Sports Network.
The Southwest Auto Collection in Arkadelphia is a proud sponsor of Henderson State Athletics. We offer